G'day guys. So I discovered something pretty awesome about my system and I thought I should share with everybody, so keep watching. So any fish inside of my system is going to live a very long and happy life. I've got pretty much no interest in eating them, so I thought I should do something else with the potential I have with the fish, and I was going to start breeding goldfish. So in here I have probably about 200 or so goldfish, and some of them are at mating age already, and they'll do their chasing area, they'll run around each other and they'll chase each other, and they look like they're going through the process of dropping a whole lot of eggs, but I have never seen any eggs inside of it, and until now I had not seen any fry. There have been none in there, and so this weird little thing here is my spawning mob. Basically it's some wool wrapped around some styrofoam that hangs inside of it. The goldfish are supposed to swim through there and drop a whole lot of eggs, and the eggs will cling to this, and then I can remove this and let them go somewhere where they won't get eaten by all the other goldfish. But I'm not sure if I wasn't quick enough to actually get to the fish or something else, but I'd never seen any eggs, which was quite disappointing considering the amount of times I'd seen them all running around and looking like they were dropping eggs. So I discovered something in my DWC system. The plants in there weren't growing particularly well. They were just getting quite stunted, and there were lots of nutrient deficiencies, and some plants would grow well and some plants wouldn't. So I was doing a bit of maintenance in there and I discovered something pretty awesome. So swimming inside of my DWC bed, I found these little guys. They were having a ball all the time. I am still amazed about how they actually got in there, but I found almost 10 in one of my DWC beds, which I thought was really incredible. An idea about some of the route the actual fish took when they went into there, which is what I'm quite amazed about. Somewhere in here, I'm guessing quite the standpipe, one of the females dropped the eggs and they got fertilized, and from there they went to the middle. So that's my little filter there. It's not quite turned on yet, but from there they went and into my sump tank here. So the bottom pump is over there, and the eggs themselves, or the fry, I'm not quite sure which, got sucked into the sump tank. And from there they went through the beds, and they managed to get to the one that's hooked up to, which is this one here, come out of there and then swim through the gravel there, which I think is quite amazing. Either swim through the gravel or the eggs somehow made their way through the gravel towards the bed, and then from there they went into the DWC bed, which I think is quite incredible. So from the other bed they made their way into here, which is my Seabed, which I still think is really incredible. And they lived there quite happily. I'm not quite sure what they were eating. I'm pretty sure it was roots from the, well, I'm very sure it was roots from the plant, and the random bugs that would manage to go inside of there. So if any mozzie larvae or anything got inside of there, they were chowing down on it, and put on considerable size in the time that they've been there. So there are a few nutrient deficiencies which I think have been caused by it, and the plants were not looking quite good in there, which was, I couldn't figure out why, but I'm pretty sure that's why, if half the roots of all the plants were getting eaten off. Okay, so from this one bed alone, I managed to pull out about 10 goldfish, which are the ones that were in the bucket just then. I put some of them in the system, but they're the ones that I kept out to show you guys. And as you can see, some of the plants in here are not growing as well as what they should. I'll take this one for example. This pea was just very stunted, and if you have a look at the roots on it, they are just a lot smaller than what they should be for a plant this size. So I think the goldfish were really loving the taste of pea roots, which is quite annoying, but as they do.